And I am here with James Terlizzi, Central Kitchen and Tap, located at 4800 North Central Avenue. Welcome, James, and thank you for getting together with us to talk about Central Kitchen and Tap. We're going to speak kind of loudly so we can pick up the audio on this, but let's first of all, let's talk a little bit about your location's 4800 North Central Avenue, Lawrence and Central.
Correct.
You've been in business for a year and a half.
About a year and a half.
Year and a half. And it's centralkitchenandtap.com. That's your website. 773-853-0150. Eat here, get it delivered, or take it to go. Talk a little bit about your business.
Well, Central Kitchen and Tap is founded on a basic idea of trying to provide high quality food at reasonable prices. It's Central Kitchen and Tap because we're on Central Avenue. Love the location, love Jefferson Park, Portage Park neighborhood. So that turned out to be great with huge amount of parking right on the corner, high visibility. But I looked all over the city, you know, the idea being really the base plan is called fast casual. In other words, you walk up to the counter, you make your choices, you pay, and then we cook it to order. So it's not fast food, we actually have a full bar as well, wine, beer, and spirits. And the thought process is to eliminate the middleman, eliminate the servers. And even though I served for years myself, sorry servers, but in order to keep the prices down on high quality food. I mean, I would have gone literally anywhere in the city and just tried to fill the need in a particular neighborhood. If there was no Italian, I would have done Italian. If there's no French, maybe French. But turned out to be up here in Jefferson Park, I felt like, strangely enough, for a place that is, you know, sort of middle class, upper middle class, working man, a little bit of everything. There wasn't really affordable comfort food available aside from kind of the more really greasy spoon type places that aren't really offering healthy options. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've got our buffalo wings and whatever else you might think of when you maybe wake up a little hangover or not, but want something greasy. But we also offer things like grilled asparagus, roasted green beans, caprese sandwich, grilled portobello mushroom sandwich, to give people more options, along with, you know, the half-pound prime grade burger, Pat's cheesesteak, pot roast sandwich, ribs that fall off the bone, you know, great roasted chicken. So it's kind of, we balance the healthy and maybe not so healthy options at times and try and offer a wide variety. We have a number of vegetarian items as well, Spanish saffron rice, like I said, a couple of sandwiches that I mentioned, so that we can offer something for everybody. If a group of 6 comes in, I think it's very rare, unless they have their heart set on a gyro, which we don't have, that they'll find something they like. Without, having said that, without pushing it to the kind of typical diner limit of 120 offerings, I've worked in too many restaurants to know that if you have that many offerings, it's impossible to stay on top of the quality of every item every day.
One of the things that hits you when you come into this establishment is it's extremely well lit, extremely clean.
Open kitchen concept. You can see the cooks are right over here. Yep. Cooking in front of you. There's no secrets. There's no, you know, anything pulled and punched. It's we want to be right out in front of people. Open
every day, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Correct.
You do deliver.
We deliver.
Harlem to Kimball, Devon to Belmont.
Yeah, pretty large area.
And you also have free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi. We have video games for the kids. As I said, full bar for mom and dad. We'll have the kids play games. Kids menu every Wednesday. In fact, kids eat half price. Very family oriented, while at the same time, you know, offering the older folks what they want, beer with dinner. So it's try and balance that kind of family tavern is what we like to call it, so that it's, you know, you don't. It's not Chuck E. Cheese by a long shot, but definitely the kids love it. A lot of kids will come here and say we got a toy box full of toys for them to play in, coloring pads, spinning chairs, plenty to keep them occupied while you relax, have a beer, and some great food.
Again, it's located on the northwest corner of Central and Lawrence.
Correct.
It's at 4800 North Central Avenue, 773-853-0150. Centralkitchenandtap.com is the website. Real briefly, talk a little bit about the startup about a year and a half ago and how important it is for you to be located here in Jefferson Park and Portage Park.
Well, it turned out to be a great location. I had actually found it through a friend of mine who is a general contractor whose family business had built Super Cup over 30 years ago, which is the location we took over. Like I said, I looked all over the city. There was no location that wasn't a thought, but again, having been in this business for a long time, over 30 years, one thing you realize is the old adage is true: location, location, location. If you don't have parking, if you don't have storefront visibility, high traffic, you're really kind of giving yourself about half a chance to survive. It's hard enough as it is, especially in this economy or any time, to be an upstart, an unknown, a new product, and get people in if they can't find you. So this was a gem of a location, given everything that it provided. It's the thing that the big guys look for. The big corporate guys won't go into a place that doesn't have oodles of parking, great visibility, high traffic, all that stuff. So it turned out as well to fit my model and what I wanted to do, because it is such a great family-oriented neighborhood. A lot of people think Jeff Park, old Polish neighborhood, but that's just simply not true anymore. That was true 15 to 20 years ago, but now they've all gotten quite a bit older, or I hate to say it, but moved on in some way or another. And it's really the driving market share in this area is me. Married, 3 children that are, mine are a little older, but that's kind of our core audience. But we've been lucky. The older set, we've retained far more than I would have thought without the servers. People come in all the time in their 60s and 70s and go, oh, really? What's this all about? Oh, but look, they've got beer and wine. Oh, and that looks interesting. And they stay and love it. So we've been lucky. There's not really a younger crowd in this area, so to speak. There are some. We've definitely managed to capture, I think, probably most of them, all 112 of them. I'm joking, but it's been very lucky. We've really gotten what we wanted, which was a wide range of clientele. Obviously, we're not necessarily going to be for every single person in the world, but the idea is to be very user-friendly and really be able to handle a wide variety of clientele.
One more thing. There's ample parking here at the Central Kitchen and Tap. Also, you're about maybe a quarter mile away from the Jefferson Blue Line station?
It's essentially 6-7 blocks away.
Okay, so you're within walking distance from the Jefferson Park Blue Line station. Also, the Metra stops there as well, and there are plenty of bus lines that go down Central and Lawrence. So there's plenty of access to Central Kitchen and Tap. With that said, again, 4800 North Central Avenue, 773-853-0150. CentralKitchenandTap.com is the website. What can you find on the website?
Menu, pictures, a little information about us. It's a very simple website. I think it definitely gives people a good feeling of how the place looks and feels and acts. It's not interactive, but plenty of information to give you an idea of whether you'd like to check it out or not.
One thing that you do get to see when you get here to sit down and to have lunch or dinner is beautiful photographs that line the perimeter of the establishment of Jefferson Park, right?
They're all pictures of the neighborhood, Jefferson Park and Portage Park area. We're working on some projects soon. I mean, the idea was to celebrate the neighborhood, celebrate Chicago. We're actually working on a project for some more artwork on the walls that'll probably be up in the next couple of weeks that'll reflect more of the Chicago end of the whole gamut.
With that said, thank you again, James Terlizzi, owner of the Central Kitchen and Tap, located at 4800 North Central Avenue, 773-853-0150. CentralKitchenandTap.com. Anything else you want to leave us with?
No, that's it. Stop in anytime. You're always welcome. We're always open, 11 to 9 every day.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.